Saggio, welcome to Ruby Rose Tarot. I hope that all is well, swell, and that you've been keeping out of trouble whilst I've been on my hiatus. I hope that you're all doing all right, that you're enjoying the weekend, you're enjoying the weather, wherever you are in the world, and that you're having some fun. So, let's find out what it is that your higher self is wanting you to know. What is it that they're trying to say to you? Okay. So this is a general reading. So it is not going to apply to absolutely every single one of you sexy beasts. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. It may also be worth checking your sun, moon, rising, Venus, dominant signs in the main readings that I will slowly be uploading over the next week. And finally, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you find this reading, it is meant to be for you. It may pop up in your recommended, it may pop up in your autoplay. It may pop up weeks, months, or even years after I have uploaded it. It will be the universe's way of letting you know that there may be something in here that might actually help you out with your situation. Alright, Saggio. Let's find out what it is that you need to know. And cross watchers, as always, you know you are more than welcome here. Pull up a pew, sit down, take a load off. Hopefully there'll be something in this reading that will be able to help you to better understand what is going on with your Saggio. All right. Okay. Oh. Jesus, Saggio. Well, Saggio, I feel that you are going on it's a quest of some kind. So you are setting your course, you are moving towards whatever it is that you have set your sights on, which is grand. I also get the impression from here that you are learning a heck of a lot about yourself here as well. There may be an individual, could be a male, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or female, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, that is in the mix here. This may be a healing source for you, may not be. They may have caused it. I don't know. We're going to get into it. But there is also, on the outskirts, there's politics going on. And I feel it's outside of this, or it could firmly involve this, but it's people that are out for themselves here, and you being dragged onto a particular side and you being urged to not do it. Your wishes have been fulfilled right now, but either some of you are already going through this, or this is to come. Lightning bolt, slap bang in the center of this reading. There's going to be a separation, an inevitable one. I'd like to say you don't see this coming, but I feel that for some of you, you do. And then a period of reflection. So do you bounce back from this? Hell yeah. You're part Scorpio and Sagittarius. So, you know, you'll just get back on, you'll just get back on that horse and just ride off. But do I feel it's going to have an impact? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. Let's get into it. So the first card is the Three of Scrolls. Okay, so this is your underlying energy. All right. This is a great time to broaden your horizons in both your personal and business lives. Don't limit yourself to only one direction. Your opportunities are greater than just what you see. When you widen your scope, you'll find your way to limitless options and boundless wealth. This card can also show a potential partnership or affiliation among 3 people who can be helpful on your path. Travel or relocation may be on the agenda too. So some of you may be looking to travel, some of you may be looking to relocate. This is a perfect time for you to do it. But I also feel that you are off to pastures new. You are broadening your horizons, okay? And now there's a need for you to do that in both your personal and your business sphere. And to not limit yourself. And I feel with it being in the root of the read, I feel that you are adhering to this. I think you are doing it. Now be mindful that there is a potential partnership or affiliation among 3 people. So you may come across a group of 3 people, or you may find sporadically 3 like one person one day, another person another day, another person another day, and all 3 of them become really, really pivotal to your life. Okay, now you may go into a partnership with them, or they may become firm friends, but they may be really helpful to you. All right, so just be aware of new people coming into your life during this time as well. Don't be closed off. Likelihood is that these people will be able to help you on your path. Now, Sagittarius, in relation to your foundation, there are 2 major arcanas here. All right, so let's hit on the first one, which is the Divine Physician. This card indicates that you are moving into a time of magnificent healing on many levels. There's a person who can be a great healer for you, as well as a teacher who shares healing gifts that you can pass on to others. If you don't know this person yet, keep your eyes open. He or she is coming. You may also find yourself being called to help others at this time. Remember that word and thought, belief and feeling are key components in healing the self and in teaching others to heal. So I'll repeat it again. Belief and feeling. They are important tools in the Divine Physician's medical bag, so make sure they are a part of yours too. Know that the light of healing shines around you and through you. Such a radiant joy can bring well-being to all. So by you working on healing yourself, you either inadvertently or intentionally spread that healing energy and that love and that joy out to other people. Okay, so it's really, really pivotal that you do this exercise and you do work on this healing. Now, there is a person in your life that will be coming in to assist you with this. Could be an air sign, specifically an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Let's talk about this individual, because I actually feel that this person is actually coming in to help. Now, for some of you, it could be a new love. All right. Now, this man may be present in your life already. If not, you'll be meeting him soon. He may be an author, a teacher, or a communicator who will assist you in some professional way. He could also be a friend who brings wisdom through his own studies and spiritual practices. Be open to the guidance that this man offers, for it could help lead your life in exciting new directions. As with any of the kings and queens, the King of Scrolls may also be a new love interest for you or for another, depending upon his location in the spread. So his wisdom is compelling, and there are likely to be many interesting and lively discussions. This card may also represent you or someone you know who is longing for deeper understanding and a greater clarity of thought. Now is a great time to pursue new interests, perhaps even enroll in some classes or attend a lecture or two. A position in teaching, counselling, advertising, writing, publishing, or the like may be on the agenda now. A treasure trove of discovery is waiting for you, so let your mind and your life soar. Now, as I said, could be a love interest coming in for some of you, but I actually feel that this person is almost like a mentor. And it's not that they probably aren't even a professional mentor, but the information that they impart to you is really, really useful, really helpful to you during this time. So if you have an air sign, male or female, around you, friend or potential lover, be aware and be mindful that there may be something that they may say that might really help you during this time. Your second major arcana in your foundation is the Akashic Library. Sometimes this card can indicate writing or publishing, so many of you may actually write something here, become a writer of some kind. So this card can indicate writing or publishing a book for you, but this card also symbolizes a new initiation, an ability to manifest a new life in every way. You have moved deeper into the Akashic records, into a higher self-awareness. Further investigation may be required, but you now have a better understanding of your old motives and your new purposes. It is also a time of heightened intuition as well as greater self-creation. During this phase, all you have to do is add a little conscious effort to write your new records in the Akasha. To get started today, write one simple declaration about the future you wish to create and repeat it to yourself often, like a mantra. Then decide one thing you can do to make it happen and do it. Anything can happen now. The breadth of the landscape before you rests solely on the scope of your imagination and your will to own it. So again, some of you may become a writer or you may publish a book. But I feel that this is you manifesting a new life. Again, I feel it's with the assistance of this air sign, or it is with this air sign for some of you. All right. But I feel it's a really, really pivotal period of time for you right now. Let's look at your present energies. All right, so this is where things may take a bit of a turn. So we have got the 5 of Keys. This card is a sign that the time has come for your wishes to be fulfilled and your dreams to be realized. Difficulties may have challenged you for a time, but even in these, victory is assured. There is an abundance of sweet nourishments in acquired lands coming. The keys to the castle are yours. Celebrate. Some of you may be moving home and your wishes have been fulfilled that way. Some of you may have found new love and your wishes have been fulfilled in that way. Either way, I feel that either you are currently in a position of happiness or it's your next step. It is complete and utter happiness. It's your wishes being fulfilled. However, we have got the 8 of Forces. Now, the 8 of Forces suggests that there is going to be, how do I put it? There may be a fallout here, okay? This card shows that it's a time of splitting apart. So it could be as soon as you start something, it might end. Now, conversely, you may be already in a connection, wanting to move out of that connection to start something new with someone else, and then this is the ending with that previous person. But for some of you, it could be that you start this new relationship and it ends just as quickly. So this card shows that it's a time of splitting apart, a time of loss, disappointment, or even a metaphorical death. You may be feeling wounded, grieved, or gravely disappointed. The loss could be a career opportunity, a romantic relationship, partnership, creative project, or even a friendship. At first glance, the event may seem sudden or unexpected, but in the light that flashes, we see the deep puddles of a storm that has been going on for some time. You've probably been aware of the threat or difficulty at some level. Even if you were unwilling to acknowledge it before, now it's time to accept the situation and not fight what's so. There is benefit coming, but it often takes an ending to bring forth a new beginning and a storm to cleanse the field. Now, for some of you, you may find new love, but maybe a career ends. So to put it into perspective, based on what the card is depicting, it won't be the ending of this new connection, because you wouldn't have been together long enough for storms to have developed. So this is an old relationship. So it's either an old relationship or an old job. You may be parting ways with someone or something very suddenly, or what may appear to be very suddenly during this time. Now, when you do pull away from that, you will go through a period of reflection. So this card sometimes shows a trip, particularly a trip over or by water. More important, it can reveal that you now have a direct line to your psychic gifts. You are also more aware of your emotions and more reflective about them. You recognize the differences between your intuitive voice, which is calm and assured, and your lower emotional compulsions, which are urgent and sometimes fear-based. Let yourself gain even greater clarity and control over your emotions now. This also will be a great time for you to take classes in meditation, psychic development, counseling, healing, and other psychological and spiritual arts if you have such an interest. Your yin side is wide open and your receptivity is high. Trust your inner voice and you will be guided to greatness. I feel that upon reflection, you will realize that maybe that ending was for the best. Maybe it was prudent for you to let that go. The storms, which you probably, wading through the darkness, didn't even realize had, ruined the terrain. But with the flash of that lightning, you see the terrain for what it is. Now, upon reflection, I feel that you go through a period of healing, but I feel it's a period of self-awareness. Some of you may end up developing or honing in more so on your gifts off the back of this ending, this split. The overarching card in relation to this reading for you, Sagitarius, is the One of Scrolls, and this is on track. Though travel or a move can be indicated by this card, the meaning is often about your choices and directions. You may have been ambivalent about taking a certain track in your life with regard to a project, a relationship, a career directive, or even a location, but now it's time to decide. Even if you're not quite as assured as you'd like to be, the engine is smoking. There is a direction that compels you, so get on board. You will not falter. So deep down, there is something that you want to do. There's somewhere where you want to go, or there's some particular person that you feel the need to speak to. if you feel that compulsion, there is a need for you to act on that compulsion. The train is at the station, so it is a case of getting on the train or allowing that train to go. Now, again, with that on track, it's not to say that that train, because we know how trains be. It's not to say that that train won't come back around. But there is almost like a level of urgency around a decision that you may need to make. So I've kind of got shit or get off the pot type of vibe with this. I feel it's weird because I feel that for many of you, you've widened your horizons, you've gone through your healing. You've met some amazing people or an amazing person along the way that's allowed you to dive into yourself. You're navigating around the politics, people who may be coming in with some fuckeries with the chess game. But I feel that your wishes ultimately will be fulfilled only for something else. And I feel it's in another sphere of your life or a past connection that you're going to sever ties with completely, which may put you in a hermit mode, but not necessarily. I feel that you will be reflecting a lot on what it is that you need to do. And then you're going to go towards what is compelling you, what is, your compulsion. Now, with that wishes fulfilled card, it may actually be that you've not acquired that yet. It may be that a realization of what that wish is for you. And the on track, One of Scrolls, is you making that decision to go towards whatever that is. That could be a career. That could be the keys to a castle. It could be a person. All right. Saggio, let's look at the love sphere. Let's look at love for you guys. Let's find out what it is that you need to know. Because this has touched on love, in truth. But let's find out what it is that you need to know. Oh, I don't know what is going on. It's like a complete wave of fatigue. Might have to grab a coffee after this. All right, Saggio, let's get answers to the love sphere. What do you need to know with respect to love? Yo, heartbreak and a tower together. Oh, no, you definitely find love. You definitely find love. And you definitely find your wish fulfillment. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Ten of Cups. That is happily ever after. That is creation of a family or blending of a family. It is one of the happiest cards in the deck. It's the equivalent of the Sun, which is the major arcana. Strong indication of possibility of marriage with whoever this is for you. So, Saggio, what's the script? In your foundation, we've got the Three of Swords, the Tower, the Magician, and the Two of Swords. There was a heartbreaking situation, possibly a betrayal that you've had to go through. Some of you may have gone through a form of depression. Now, something crumbled to the ground all of a sudden. All right, so there was a sudden change, some form of destruction or an upheaval. You didn't see it coming. All right, you didn't see it coming. Now, I do feel that you are in manifestation mode, but there is something that is blocking you. Now, it could be that you may be manifesting a specific person and you are blocked from that person, or you're indecisive around what it is exactly that you are trying to manifest, or who you're trying to manifest. In your present energy, we've got the Five of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Temperance. I feel that for many of you, you are conflicted. Now, you could be involved with an earth sign in particular. It could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. But I feel that you are conflicted and there's a sense of defeat in relation to this person. Now, you could be married to this person or in a long-term commitment with this person, but either you two are bickering or it's an internal bickering that's going on with you. What you're wanting and what you're striving for is peace and harmony here. Healing, balance. Now, in the overall outcome, we do have the Two of Cups, which suggests that you do find that mutual partnership, that unity, that love, that person who is on the same page as you, that balance and equality in their connection. Now, again, it could be with whoever this Queen of Pentacles is to you. All right, male or female, is no gender in tarot. So it could relate to who that Queen of Pentacles is for you. Or it could relate to a brand new love. But you do find that balance. Now, again, you'll know whether there is a way forward with whoever it is that you are committed to or seeing a commitment with. But for some of you, you may be severing ties with someone here and then finding new love with that Two of Cups. What else do my Sagitarios need to know, please? Yeah, conflict and drama. Now, I feel that you are keeping something to yourself here. Yeah, there's secrets. Now, it could be that you are keeping to yourself an actual addiction, but I actually feel that you're keeping to yourself an addiction to a person. There are things that you want to say that you haven't said. Now, it could be for fear of it creating a conflict. But it's creating a blockage for you. Yo, we've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. And the Nine of Swords. Saggio, I feel I'm speaking to someone who is in a relationship. I feel that there is an instability here in this connection, and I don't think it's anything that the other person has done per se. I kind of feel that because you're stressed out about the situation, and I feel that you're trying to prevent an argument, trying to prevent drama. Yo, some of you may want to either reconcile with someone here, or you want to go and find where your happiness lies. Now, if you want to reconcile with someone, it's likely that this person is a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Something's off in this existing connection, or you feel off balance. Maybe if you're not with this person, you feel that there isn't a way to kind of bring this back into balance, to have that stability. Yo. You don't have control over the situation here. There are external forces at play. A lot of delays and a lot of setbacks. I feel that there's an issue around forgiveness. So it could be maybe you don't forgive yourself over a situation. You may be judging yourself. You could be judging a person here. That needs to close out in order for there to be true healing. Saggio, if you are thinking of a specific person, especially if it is a water sign or even an Aquarius, they miss you. They do miss you too. Now, there is a potential for a breakthrough, but I do feel that there is more delays. Now, again, I kind of feel it's outside of you here. So if you're waiting for a specific person to come to you, especially if it is a past person, there may be delays. Now, do I see you finding that happily ever after? Hell yes. Definitely. Now, is it with a past person? Yeah, possibly. There is someone who you are still curious about, possibly wanting Three of Cups to reconcile with them, or they with you. It's just bad timing. So the delays are due to that. For others of you, you may be thinking all of these things, but a new love will suddenly swoop in and completely change everything. It's a beautiful reading, Saggio, but I feel that many of you are going to find this love, but when you find this love, there will be an upheaval somewhere else. Okay, so you may need to be mindful of that. Okay, Saggio, that is it. It is a wrap. If you have enjoyed this reading, then please do your girl a solid and smash that like button for me. For those of you who haven't already, I'd also really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be kept up to date on absolutely anything and everything that I upload on here. And for those of you who are interested, there is a blue join button down below for memberships with the various different tiers. So if you are interested, just give it a click and have a look at the different options. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your week, and mwah, I will catch you next time. Bye.